Okay, know something about Greenland and their Arctic textures. It might be great if you're thinking it's great. But Greenland is cold. A lot of people are living there. 57,000 people. There we go. We're going to learn about Greenland right now. You already know the drill. Let's dissect the flag. The Greenlandic flag makes a lot of symbols. The red spot right here shows cities where they are, and this red spot shows the southern part. And the white one representing the ice, which known that Greenland's ice had melted all the times. And even so, let's learn our people here. Greenland is home to 50,000 people and has the least populated island in the world. In fact, Greenland is the largest island in the world and the least populated in 2013 because of Arctic's being melting into parts. Let's learn their language. Their language is called Greenlandic, which I speak on it, and it's kind of cool. If you're speaking it, it's cool, and it has really symbols. And it adapted in June 21st, 1985. That is the youngest island in the world, and is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark. And Greenland is probably not a country. It is probably a country, and it speaks Danish. And Greenland is not part of the European Union. At least Denmark joined the European Union, and Greenland is home to nice and happy people that you're supposed to go inside of it. So Greenland has people sleeping on their space, and they have hotels. And the capital, Nuuk, is the largest city in Greenland. And in fact, Greenland is the largest island in the world, connected in North America, and Denmark is in Europe. So North America to Europe is pretty far away. See, look, in Nuuk, Greenland to the capital, Copenhagen, Denmark, the capital of Denmark. It almost took a day to go to, and in a day on Yukon these things was. And Greenland has mosquitoes. All of them have mosquitoes. And then suddenly some ice sheets got melted, and that sounds kind of bad for Greenlanders. Granonians? That is kind of weird. Because you're thinking like, it's kind of cold. And even so, I found a like monster in the back. Great for looking at you. But even so, it might be great if you're thinking, let's learn about physical geography. The physical geography about Greenland, it has Greenland's National Park, Nuuk, and the Nuuk Museum, and the most favorite and populated bus ride in Greenland. It is called ski resorts. You might be thinking it is good to say this, but I wish Greenland was just have trees. But it doesn't have no trees or any beaches. It has beaches though, but in the city Nuuk though, nope. It's filled with ice sheets and filled with terror. But even so, Greenland is not terror. But see, if you go to Greenland National Park, you'll feel like it's the terror. It's the terror. There's something about something. Maybe you can get something. And their national flag in Greenland has been made since the day of the Declaration of Independence. See, if I go to anything, you can see anything you want. Because Greenland's like, phew, that was close being inside of the ice sheets being melted. What? Nothing. No. Okay. And even so, it's kind of cool if you do it. And it takes lots of years to do this. See, this is the coat of arms. The white symbolizing the polar bear and the blue representing the sky. And this is where Greenland is located. And that's Denmark right here. So it's a long, far distance from that. And that is a part of Denmark. It's been around since 1800 to 1500. And some stones in here? Probably that's some stones. Because whoever discovers those stones. And this is a house in Greenland. Nothing to see here. And there is Greenland in 1863. And they created the Church of Denmark. Dominates in Greenland. And then there it is. There's old Greenland map in 1747. And even so, it changed for a little bit. This is the flag of Denmark. And these are the people in 1878. But look at this. These are people in Greenland. And this was called the climate change of Greenland. And you see there, and it's called the University of Greenland. And this one in the air base since 1950s. And there is Norway, which is settled by the Norse in Norway. And this is a map of Greenland right now. But ice pretty much got melted. Look at the distance. The ice went through this to this. And you'll be thinking like, dude, that's big ice. But some roads were cut off. Like this one. This is the mountains of Greenland. And you see some of them are climate changing. In Greenland, look at these things, these things, these things, these things, and these things. And all of these things, they are ice. That's very weird. What? They have mushrooms in here? Why is there animals in here? At least there's dogs in here. And this is the 1972 president. And this is our president. And this is the city of Nuuk. But they're just prime ministers, and that's the European Union. And all around the world, in this spot right here, is Greenland. And there is Denmark, which Norway didn't join. Denmark joined. But a lot of them joined. And there is Northern Greenland's National Park, which is very long. And there's I don't know how to speak their language. It's just hard. It's just hard. And there is something about Greenland's thing. They just said, they said the Royal Greenland and Air Greenland, which is nice. It's called Air Greenland. Why is it called like that? So, in 1950s, whoever you talk, these are people, these are the people, okay, let's find them. You spot them because they're really scientists. But even so, this mountain is very huge for the town. And look, there it, bum, 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 bum. There's the European Union. That's Greenland. And that's the coast of Ireland during 1800s or 1900s. But it's just the beginning. It gets better. And the Greenland is the largest. And the FM Noble.Lopus is called the most recommended songs on earth. That means I am so cool in geography. And you see my head is huge and my eye is huge. But that's just version. Jeez. So it's part of Kingdom Denmark, 1262, and it's sung by Norway, also called the Norse. What is the Norse settled here in that time of a year? Hundreds of years before Christopher Columbus sailed in the ocean during the Caribbean islands, the Norse settled in 1270. No, it is very good to settle that in Norway, because Norway is way far from Greenland, and they discovered some type of land that might be weird, and of course, and thank you for watching, everyone. Go to sleep and have good night dreams. See you next week. And our next episode is on Canada.